Next, I want to show you my Gustos. These are my babies right here. My favorite color is green. They're green people. They're peaceful. It's really cool, and they're part of the dual terminal lore. They were the most peaceful village out of all. They're descendants. Well, they're related to the Mist Valleys, and they're also the ancestors of the ritual beasts. And they're just really, really cool. I love them a lot. It's a passive aggressive pseudo tempo. It can survive OTKs, and after it survives the OTK, it's given the room to OTK. It's just really, really weird and cool. So let's hop into this main deck. We're running triple Kamui. I really like his name because it just reminds me of Naruto with Kakashi. So it's just really cool. Kamui. But they have original names, and then they have what they are to the Gusto tribe. And so to the Gustos, he symbolizes hope. Hold that right, please. He symbolizes hope. And so I really like him a lot. And his pet is Falco. Now the Gustos, they also have partners, like life partners, and his life partner is Falco. And he also is the future elder of the Ritual Beast Tamers. Because him and Pilica are the only Gustos who survived the war and end up starting the Ritual Beast, their village. Now triple Pilica, her pet, if you see that is Rempingu, the spiritual beast Rempingu. That's who he is as a baby. So they all have a life partner, a pet, and it's just really cute. They're really cute, and they're really awesome. And I'm sorry if I didn't explain his effect. Hope, basically, he recruits. All of the Gustos recruit. They special from the deck, or special somehow replace themselves with another one. So when you flip him, you special summon a Gusto tuner from your deck. So he's amazing. He starts off plays by itself. And Pelican, when she's normal or special summon, can special any wind tuner monster from your graveyard. So if it's a wind tuner, she can get it out. It doesn't matter what level it is. Its effects are negated, but that's irrelevant. She just makes crazy synchro plays by herself. For the rest of the turn, you can only summon wind monsters. And I just like her a lot. And of course, she is actually the I forget which one of the Ritual Beast Tamers she is. But that's Rempingu right there, the Spiritual Beast Rempingu. And then we're running two Priestess or Winda. And Pilica is known as the Descendant because she's the child of Hope and Reese. They had that baby together. And then the Priestess, she is the leader of the Gusto. She's the most powerful one. When the war in the dual terminal happened, she actually went to battle to fight the Gishkis by herself. Like, she fought off Gishkis by herself. She fought off Lavals by herself. She's that powerful. She's really dope. And her pet is Guldo. Guldo's the most impertinent. He's the most important of all the birds. Guldo, he's actually the most powerful of the birds too, in the deck and in the lore in real life basically. And also another cool thing I need to note to you guys is when they mount their birds, their life partners, the birds reach full maturity. So the birds go from babies to being giant birds. And when Winda mounts Guldo reaches full maturity, and she basically becomes Daigusto Guldos. They're no longer Priestess or Guldo. When he mounts Falco, they become Daigusto Falcos. So that's another cool fun fact about this deck. And when she's destroyed by battle, you can special summon a Gusto. I believe it's tuner or just, yeah. So like Kamui, she special summons a Gusto tuner from your deck. So it's like they just float, and it's really hard to kill them or OTK this deck. And then I run two Kam. She's basically the Serenity. That's what she is to the Gusto. She's Serenity. She represents peace. She represents peace. She's the priestess. She's the leader. He represents hope, and she is their descendant. She is basically the new generation. And what Calm does is she targets two Gustos in your graveyard, recycles them, and lets you draw one card. So essentially, she's Daigusto Emerald. The main reason why I don't run Daigusto Emerald in my extra deck, because this deck recycles so much that Daigusto Emerald doesn't even have anything left to recycle. Then for their pets, the birds, I run triple Guldo, one Falco, and one Eagle. I do need to find a second Eagle. I would be running two if I had to, but the longest I had this deck, I just was so lazy with working on it that I never, went out of my way to get an Eagle. So these are my birds. They're the only tuners of the deck, and you recycle them so much it doesn't even matter. It's just really broken. What he does is when he's sent from the field to the graveyard, you can special summon a level 2 or lower Gusto from your deck. When he's sent from the field to the graveyard, except by battle, as a result of battle, you special a Gusto face down. And what's funny is, he is the partner of Hope, Kamui, and Kamui's a flip effect, and he can special summon his partner face down, and he's a flip effect, so he just sets him up perfectly.
That's a cute part.
Yeah, they are cute. And then the Eagle, when he's destroyed by battle, you special summon a non-tuner from your deck. And the cool thing is, even though I only have one, Gustos are able to recycle even better than Madolches are. So it doesn't even matter. The monster count's low, but you work with those 15 and you never deck out, I promise. Triple Demise, this deck is never, ever, ever able to special summon first turn unless you're running Emergency Teleport or the Speedroid engine. That's another cool tech that you can run in this deck. You can run triple triple Terratop and a Tottenberg. Speedroids do work with Gustos because they are wins, and it would help if you just want first turn plays, but I like this deck being a control deck better than, running the Speedroids with it. So this is just my variant of Gustos. And Demise was perfect because you literally don't special summon at all. It's impossible special summoning first turn. And if you happen to draw into one too many Gustos, all you do is set yourself up for the blessings or for their spell. They have one contact. I run one contact with the Gusto. This says target 2 Gustos in your graveyard, recycle them, and then destroy one card on the field. Really, really powerful. And this is Guldo's one of his feathers. So this same little guy that I showed you, this is what his feather can do. He can shuffle 2 wind monsters. It doesn't specify what type. Just 2 wind monsters. So it could be your extra deck monsters, any 2 wind monsters. Castell, it could be Crystal Wing. Shuffle them into the deck and bounce 1 card to the hand. And then 1 MST, because essentially these are 3 MSTs. This pops, this bounces, this pops. So this is how I did with back rows. And then 1 Emergency Teleport. It's at 1, but this essentially is your 4th copy of Pilica. And this helps you to combo off further. And then we're running triple Blessings. Blessings is like the best trap in the deck. What this does is you can recycle Guldo monsters. Target 2 you target 2 Gusto monsters in your grave. Shuffle those into the deck, and then special summon 1 Gusto monster from your graveyard. So essentially, it lets you recycle 2 Gustos and then Monster Reborn a 3rd one. So it basically gets 3 monsters out of your grave. So that's just ultimate recyclability. And because this trap has Gusto in its name, when you summon Sprees, you can target this and add it back to your hand, because she adds any Gusto card from grave to hand. So even though you run 3 of these, you can keep recycling it, and this is how you live more. It keeps you in the game to ensure that you never get OTK. And 1 Whirlwind, this is a comeback play if you control no monsters. Shuffle 2 Gustos from your grave to your deck and special 1 Gusto from your deck. So essentially, these are this can be a power play, the Blessings can be a power play, and this can be like a recovery play. Try to hold my camera steady, please. And basically, it's really cool because you can go Blessings, and then you can chain Itelli, bring out Pilica, special Gudo, and then go Blessing, special another Gudo. And then once you synchro just once, it opens up the door for you to synchro 3 more times. Like this deck, every time you synchro, you special summon a monster from your deck. So it's kind of like, if you guys know about Karakuri's. Karakuri's, like they synchro and they special again and synchro and just keep doing it. It works like that. Like you always have synchro plays. It's broken. And then for traps, triple Mistake. This deck does not search at all. If you notice, I don't have any search power. So why not? Every other deck searches. Mine doesn't. So Mistake helps. It's a powerful floodgate, and it just slows decks down a lot. Triple Solemn Strike. Double Dimensional Barrier. 2 Icarus Attack, because you run Wing Beast and they're always getting recycled back into the deck. So you could run 3, but you don't have to. 1 Bottomless, 1 Floodgate, 1 Solemn Warning, and 1 Vanity's Emptiness. I do run a fair amount of traps just because my Gustos need more backbone in case they out my board. At least I have traps to protect me until I get my follow-up. And extra deck, I run triple Gustos Freeze. You don't have to run her at 3, but I like her. She's the only level 6 I go into. You do have alternative options like Stardust Charge Warrior because it's a win, but she's my favorite. She says any battle damage you would take from your Gustos, your opponent takes that instead. And if you didn't notice, all the Gustos, they're pretty much baby stats. Like these guys, they have low attack, and it's for that reason. They have low attack and they float. So once you make this chick, when she synchro summon, target a Gusto card in your grave, add it to your hand. Any battle damage that you would take from your Gustos, your opponent has to take that instead of you taking it, and she can't be destroyed by battle. So when you synchro summon her, you always use Guldo. So you use Guldo's effect, special him from deck, and then you go swing with him, use his effect, special from deck, swing with that, and depending on what it was, you can special something else and keep swinging. And so let's say you started with Guldo, you can go Guldo, swing on Blue Eyes or whatever it is. Swing on whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Like say it's Mithrium or it's Orichalcum. Swing on it, your opponent would take 21. He dies, special, swing on it, your opponent takes 24. And then you can like say, if you just want to finish him off, special summon like Hope because he's at 200 attack. Special hint, swing on it, they take 24. And so that right there, just alone, that's 48, that's 69 damage. And you can swing, and it basically is like you can OTK. Basically, you OTK your opponent's monster because he has a monster with high attack. So it's kind of funny. It's like a Kamikaze thing. Like I imagine like Kamikaze, but it's just really really cool. It's unorthodox, and then your opponent's gonna be sitting there like, why? And then they find out at the end of it, this is exactly why. And then double Gudos, she recycles 2 Gusto monsters, and you can destroy 1 face-up monster on the field. And then we have Leo, because he's a boss, and he also fits the theme because Naturias and Gusto actually are in league with each other. They kind of have like a, how you say it, like they basically have a deal to protect each other's forest and their tribes. And he is actually a Naturia originally, and then he got transformed after the war through the power of the evil swarms. And then we have Trishula, Scarlight, Black Rose, Clearwing, Old Entity Hastor, Mistbird Clausulus, and then for XYZ's Chidorian Castel, and 1 Phoenix for the OTKs. Man, tell me what you guys think. This deck is really cool. It's highly themed. And one more thing I want to show you guys. So this is what I was talking about. So you saw how small Gudo was, and now look how powerful he is now. And it's only when they mount their owners. And then I can show you, where's he at? Falcos. So Falcos is a little baby, and that's Hope Kamui riding his bird, and that's Window riding her bird. So I just love the artwork of this deck. It's just so cool. It's really fun. Unorthodox playstyle. It's like you don't know how to side deck against it. And God bless you guys. Be safe. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And check out our content. We've got like 100, I don't know how many videos, but we have a lot of stuff for you guys to check out. And you may find a deck that interests you, and you might be like, I want to build this deck now. So God bless you guys again, and be safe. Have a wonderful day. Peace.